Does it recall? All right, I'll try this one more time and see if my request actually worked, okay? So I'm gonna share the screen again with you guys. So this is a final loop. You say, all right, we already know for and have a while. It's a nice, but then why we have it? So it doesn't really convincing. We need to create another tools here, right? So now this is how it comes very useful. So this is the situation. It's like a game. So let's say we want to do a guess number again. We sort of did that. Okay, so now let's do some guess number. We'll do this in chapter 5 package. Okay, and then we'll say create. Okay, so this is a public. We'll do public, and here we go. So what we're doing here is this. We want to guess a number. Okay, we want to ask the user, we want to randomly generate a number, say between 1 and 10, and we want to ask the user to guess it, and then we'll let them keep guessing it until they get it right? So to have the input, so we'll do import. We'll do import java.util, or we can say scanner, or we can just say star for everything, right? And so here, and we'll do scanner, and we'll do keyboard equal to new scanner system.in, right? And then we'll create an integer, we'll say x, which equals, well, actually we'll say an integer, which is a secret. Okay. So this secret number, it's randomly generated integer number between 1 and 10. So how we do that, again, we can use in math.random, which is generate from 0 to 1. It's not including 1, but can get very close to 1. So in here, we probably should multiply by 10, right? Because we want to generate from 0 to 10, and then we add 1. So when this is equals 0, so when this generates 0, we actually get 1. And when this guy generate equals to say very close to 1, so this say 99. So this actually can give me 9.9, right? And plus 1, so it's 10.9. So it's actually, when we chop off the decimal, it can actually give me a 10. So this, again, we have this one before. So this, it will, it generates a random number between 1 and 10. Both are inclusive. Okay, so this is our secret. And then we'll say, we'll ask the user to say, guess a number between 1 and 10, right? Whoops. Okay, so we'll say, hey, guess a number between 1 and 10, all right? And then we'll save this number equals scanner dot next integer. Okay, now we, oh, not scanner, sorry, keyboard. Right. Now we don't know what the secret is, right? So this is our testing. We'll say while our guess is not equal to the secret. And we'll let the user and try again. So we'll say system.out.print9, and we'll say try again. Okay, and then we're gonna take the input from the keyboard again, and then we go back to check to see if this X is the same as the secret. If not, then we say try again. All right, until they get it, and then we can say print. Let's say you guessed right. All right. Okay. So this is kind of the game here, right? So in this one here, the while will be much better than the for loop because we don't know. We don't know what's the secret number is. It could be 7, it could be 8, and we don't know what's the X gonna be. So if we really don't know beforehand how many times we're gonna loop, and then the while is the choice that we should go. All right, so the choice for the while, and this is the applications to say, we don't know how many times we're gonna loop beforehand, before we going into the loop, right? So let's run this one and see what happened here, okay? So if we run this, it says, guess a number between 1 and 10. I think I need to find this place. So let's say I'm guessing 5 and hit enter. Oops, cool, I guessed right the first try. All right, that's nice. And let's see if I can run again. So this is my first run, right? And then so if I run again, all right, so let's try 5 again, see if I get the same luck. Say nope. So this time, last time I loop once and I got it, right? But this time, and I loop once, they say nope, try again. All right, so what's the next one? I'll probably try 3. They say nope, try again. All right, and then you can say 4, try again. I'll try 7. I got it. Okay, so this time I looped once, twice, 3 times, and 4 times. So every time when we run, we probably don't know what happened here. We don't know how many times we're gonna run, we're gonna loop, okay? So that is the situation here, is that if we don't know how many times we're gonna loop, and while is the choice here. Do you guys have any questions? Any questions? Okay. So this is really the very useful ones is we don't know what happened. Okay. So are other situations like we can do the same thing. So this is a guess number examples, right? So we can have another situations. For example, we call the sentinel value. So let's do another one. The chapter 5 here. And so we'll say, we'll do average again, okay? So let's just say I want to see what's the average grade of you guys midterm, right? So I'll say average grade, as you know. All right, so I'm create this one. And again, I'm changing this to public, right? And this is the situation again is we're going to ask the user, to enter the input. So we're going to do import. Actually, I can copy and paste from here. I can import, right, from the library. And I'm going to do scanner here. And I will do scanner here. Okay. So this time, and I will have an integer to say great. All right. And so I'm going to say system.out.print 9, and I will say enter great and -1 to stop, right? You probably see this kind of instruction before. Okay, so, and I'll say grade equals to keyboard dot next int, right? So you enter the grade. And so this is the while loop, and I will say while grade is not equal to -1. So -1 is this what we call the sentinel value. Okay, so here -1 is what we call sentinel. I think my spell is correct. Sentinel value. Okay, so as long as it's not equal to 1, we probably want to do some summary on it. So on here, I need to go back to say, I probably need to have a sum equals 0. Okay, and also I need to have my count start from a 0. Okay, because I want to do average. So I need to have the total summary and then the total count. So in here, what I have to do is I need to add this grade to my sum. Okay, and I need to increase, the count. Whoops. So I'm going to increase the count, right? And then I'll do this again. Then I'm going to ask you to enter. So actually, I'm going to repeat this one here, copy. So say enter grade, okay, and negative to stop. So you're going to enter again. And then I'm go back to here to check it, to see if it's -1. If not, and then I will continue. Okay, so at the end, if you enter the -1, so I can print out to say system 9, and I will say average grade is, and I can do the sum divided by the count. Okay. Well, I need to be careful because I have, so the grade is kind of like not really the decimal point. Okay, so it's all integer values, which is probably fine for our applications, and plus with this many students. Okay, so I'll say count students. So this is a string concatenations. Okay, so I'll say the average is this much with, oh, I need the plus here, with this many students. So this is the average. Now, again, this average is integer operations, so we need to be a little careful. If we don't really want to, if we really want to convert this to the double value, then I can have some double here, okay, called average, and then I can convert the double, change the sum to double, okay, And I think we can do that. Count, or should I actually make sure double is here? Okay. Yeah, I'll do double here. So if I just have convert this count to double, then the whole thing will be double. Then here, I can just do average. All right. Okay, so if I run this one, okay, it says enter grade -1 to stop. So I can entering, say, 87. So I got 1, and then I'll have 95, and then I can say 77, 98, 100. So let's just enter 4. Okay, and then I'll say -1. So I have a 4 student. All right, see that they have, when I enter -1, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 students, right? And then the average is 90.4 with 5 students. And then they end the program, okay? So for this case, they actually, again, we don't know how many students in the class. So this is much, much more flexible to using the while loop here. Makes sense? So what I want you guys to do again is I want you to, there is the whole videos that I posted, okay? They actually have much longer explanation, much more details going through the PowerPoint. But I gave you some of the key things you must know. So I want you to watch these videos. And then, of course, there is a PowerPoint you can go through. And I will post the homework on Blackboard. And if you have any questions, you can, again, email me, or you can raise it here so everyone can share it. So we'll see how you guys doing on chapter 5, okay? If there's more questions, and then next week, and we can go through some more topics in chapter 5. So what I've been talking about today is the very, very key fundamentals about the while loop. You need to understand how the while loops it works and why we are using while loop, and in what situation that while loop is better fitted, okay? So those are the very basic ones everyone's supposed to know, and also know how to use them. Questions? All right, so I have some chat here. Let's see, you guys want to chat. Can I request for recording? I am recording now, but I don't know if this will be saved, and I am recording it. If you have a midterm questions, I think I addressed that, but if you still have an issue, you can email me, okay? So you can email me, and I'll double check. Screenshots what question you have and why you think you got it right, and I grade it wrong. I think I correct majority of them. Maybe there's still some that I missed. So email me again, and I will check your midterm. Yeah. Any other questions? No? you can you can send me a chat if you don't want to talk. How's you guys doing, everyone? How everyone's doing? You okay? You guys all okay? Good. All right. That's good. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Is this Zoom okay? I think it's better than Blackboard. I'm doing okay too. So Zoom is okay, yes. I mean, it's just a little bit too short, but I tried to recording it and sent to you guys. Okay. Yeah, we lost the interaction there. But again, you guys can shoot me an email, and if I need to schedule another Zoom, and I can say extend the maybe I only have 40 minutes for one session, but if you need more, and I can schedule, maybe we'll take a break and we'll schedule another 40 minutes. Okay, but I did get lots of videos sending in your way, so you should have plenty and plenty of the materials to study. So what I gave to you guys is what I think everyone must know. So I will post the examples that I gave to you on the Blackboard. So the examples that I have, I will post it, okay? And I will see if the recording can be posted too. And I'm learning here because I'm using the free version, so I don't know if the recording actually works. All right. Okay. Then again, shoot me an email. All right. So we'll do virtual, and I will respond to you as quickly as I can. And otherwise, you all stay safe, right? Do not go out if you don't have to, even though it's very nice out today, right? Stay inside.